It is December of 2002. I'm 6 years old and I've been fortunate enough to receive a brand new PlayStation 1 for a joint Christmas/birthday present, along with some games, Crash Bandicoot 3 and one other. Crash 3 was a great game, yet the second game I decided to play a month later was special to me. This game, now that I've looked back on it, was a lot less known than most games of not only the PS1 era, but within PS1 games of the same genre. However, this is a game that not only introduced me to the world of motorsport as a whole, but racing games as well, and not only showed me the joys of games, but how that joy is amplified by overcoming challenges and difficulty. This is a little known game from Namco called Rage Racer.
Racers, start your engines, and let's get it on.
Rage Racer is the third title in the Ridge Racer series, and as mentioned, the first game in the series I have got my hands on. It succeeded other popular games such as Ridge Racer and Ridge Racer Revolution. However, for this game, it took a different approach in terms of its visuals and its gameplay. The gameplay of the previous two consisted of a set of checkpoints, a time limit, and a heavy reliance on drifting to navigate through each course. However, for Rage Racer, it introduced a brand new single-player career system, which used credits that the player can get after winning races, and then it can be funneled in to buy or upgrade new cars. Not only that, but Rage Racer aimed to look more realistic and had a darker colour scheme, giving a more serious and foreboding tone to the courses.
3, 2, 1, go!
The racing is separated into 5 classes, appropriately named Class 1 through to Class 5, scaling in difficulty. And oh boy does it scale, especially for a 6-year-old me at the time. Classes 1 and 2 have 3 races: Mythical Coast, Overpass City, and Lakeside Gate. The classes all have the same start and end of the lap, however around 20 to 25 seconds into each race, the road makes like a trident and you're split off in one of 3 ways depending on what course you're on. However, when you reach Class 3, you're introduced to the Extreme Oval. This shorter 6-lap race will have your engine screaming, and in the end game, well, all hell breaks loose. There are 12 drivers each race, including yourself, and in order to move on to the next class, you need to earn at least a bronze medal in each course. This seems easy, until you find out that 8 of the 11 other drivers are basically Sunday drivers, and any of the 3 fast boys you need to beat in order to get a medal start the race about a kilometre in front of you, so you're constantly playing catch up. 6-year-old me managed to make it to Class 5, but I only ever got 1 bronze medal before giving up. It wasn't until I started researching for this video that I found out that if I actually stuck with it and completed Class 5, I'd unlock the ability to race the same classes on reversed courses. And then, upon finishing Class 5 in reverse, you unlock Class 6, a final challenge against 4 other elite drivers on the forward tracks to tide everything over. 6-year-old me wasn't even halfway through. It would be criminal for me to not talk about my favourite PS1 racing game without mentioning the soundtrack. After all, you've been listening to it throughout this video. Rage Racer didn't have an official soundtrack released, unlike its sequels. However, you were able to listen to each of the tracks by inserting a disc into any CD player, which I remember doing with my dad's off-white Windows XP desktop. You're initially given 11 tracks, consisting of mostly 1990s electronica and drum and bass, and you're given a 12th song unlocked after obtaining 5 gold trophies. I recently revisited the soundtrack this year, wondering if nostalgia was the only reason I enjoyed it. However, I'm proud to say, it still slaps. Well, it's the end of the video. Hopefully this has given you an understanding of one of my favourite lesser known childhood games. It's both a pick up and play type of game, as well as something that's capable of making you lean forward in your chair a little bit on a final lap. I've left links down below to the gameplay footage and music used, and I hope you pick this up and give it a go. Take care everyone.